Yes, get in there. Massive, massive 3 points this afternoon against Liverpool. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the match reaction. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new around here. Leave your thoughts in the comments, all of that good stuff. And yes, Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. You are hearing that correctly. We have won against the champions at Stamford Bridge. Big result for us, even bigger with the fact that Newcastle dropped points at Brighton as well. We're now level on points with Newcastle heading into that massive game next weekend. And do you know what? We deserved the points today. Yes, Liverpool were there for the taking with the changes that they made, but we still had to turn up and we still had to do the job. Cole Palmer, outstanding, back to his best. Deserved that goal at the end as well with the penalty. Caicedo, brilliant. Lavia, superb. We defended pretty well apart from allowing Van Dijk a free header in the box with 5 minutes to go. Other than that, we defended well in midfield. We were good. Enzo Fernandez, brilliant. The first goal, really nice team move. Lavia picks the ball up. It's an exceptional movement from Palmer from outside to inside. Lavia picks out the brilliant pass. He sprays it out to Neto, and then it's the ball into the box of Fernandez, who takes a great touch, composes himself, and it's a lovely finish into the corner. Something he's really improved on is arriving into the box, and he's really added goals to his game this season. And people will say, oh yeah, but what players have Enzo Maresca improved? Enzo Fernandez has improved tenfold under this manager, particularly when it comes to arriving in the box and scoring goals. So fair play to him for that one. And we started really, really brightly. First 15 minutes, it was a strong start, and then we kind of dropped off a little bit. Liverpool didn't really necessarily have too many chances, but we started just going long, seemingly for no reason. And yeah, the first half kind of just drifted into a little bit of nothingness, really. Felt maybe there were a few more opportunities for us that we could have created and maybe could have got another goal or so. But it was a solid first half performance. But after that first 15 minutes where we started exceptionally well, we did drop off a little bit. There's absolutely no denying that. Enzo Maresca went with exactly the same team that beat Everton last weekend, and I don't think there's any question marks over that. That is our best team with the players that are available right now. And unfortunately, and it seems mad saying it, but Reece James in this current system and right now is not part of Chelsea's best 11. He simply isn't. Caicedo is perfect for the right back role, inverting into midfield. He's just much, much better at it than Reece is. And unfortunately, Reece is not in the best team right now. But hopefully that will change, because it would be great to see a midfield three of Enzo, Lavia and Caicedo with obviously Reece at right back. But having Lavia in the middle as well allows Enzo Fernandez to play a little bit further up the pitch as well. I think that really benefits him also. And he had another very, very good game, and he's got some good numbers. I think he's got about 20 GNA, is it, for club and country in 41 appearances this season. So yeah, he's really stepping up. He's really contributing. It's been his best season in a Chelsea shirt quite comfortably. And yeah, I don't know. I felt confident today. You know, I wasn't certain we would win, but I was pretty certain we wouldn't lose today. And we've pulled a performance out of the bag that we desperately, desperately needed. And it's now put ourselves in a really strong position. As I said, Newcastle dropped points, Forest dropped points on Thursday night. This is going right to the wire, people. It's going right down to the wire. That game against Newcastle next weekend is absolutely huge, but we can park that for a few days. Let's enjoy this win. And I said it after the Everton game, and I'm going to say it again. We are so much better when Romeo Lavia plays. So much better. The guy's quality on the ball, his quality off the ball, the calmness that he brings to the game, the way that he breaks the lines, the way that he receives the ball on the half turn, breaks the press. He is absolutely outstanding. 21 years of age. What a phenomenal footballer. And I know every team has got their what-ifs and things like that about players that they could have stayed fit. I'm telling you, if Lavia was fit for 3/4 of this season, we've already qualified for the Champions League. He is that important to this team. We're more fluid when he plays. He makes us tick. What a player. What a player. And I'm so pleased that he's managed to get himself fit. And hopefully he can stay fit for these final 3 games. Obviously, he's not in the Conference League, so again, we managed him well. He still hasn't completed a 90 minutes for Chelsea, but he gave us 77 superb minutes today and another top-class performance from him. And talking of top-class performances, Cole Palmer, welcome back, son. Welcome back. It's been a difficult period for him, but today he was brilliant. Everything we did was through him. The movement makes the first goal in the build-up. Outstanding for the second goal. That directness off the right-hand side. He makes that own goal, and then obviously he gets the penalty, which he tucks away as well for his goal. And he was on the front foot, he was direct, and this is the Cole Palmer that we're used to. You know, the main attacking outlet, the main attacking threat. These are the performances that we expect from Cole. And it's been a difficult period. Players go through difficult periods, but you could see what it meant to him scoring. You could see what it meant to his teammates and the celebrations as well. Robert Sanchez coming all the way up from goal to celebrate with all the players. And I think they're all so delighted for him. They're all happy for him. It's difficult when you've done so well and then you go a long period of time without scoring. That was Palmer's first goal for Chelsea since the middle of January in a 2-2 draw against Bournemouth. And hopefully now that's a big pressure off the shoulders, a big relief. Maybe you can play with a bit more freedom now. People are not going to be asking, when's your next goal going to come and all this sort of thing. So delighted for him, showed his quality, superb performance, named man of the match. And we need more of those performances over the final 3 games of the season. And of course, in that Conference League final as well. So delighted for Palmer because it's been difficult for him. People have been questioning him, but the best always rise to the top. You know, as they say, form is temporary, class is permanent, and he oozes class, Cole Palmer. So I was absolutely delighted for him. We made it nervy for ourselves. The set piece marking again is just so poor. Madueke just lets Van Dijk run off him. I think Chalobah doesn't even pick him up as well. And luckily, we didn't pay the price for that. Luckily, our arseholes didn't go and we didn't bottle it. But we sometimes make things a lot more difficult for ourselves than necessary. Obviously, Caicedo wins that penalty late on. Again, I don't think people realise how good Moises Caicedo is. He's been the best midfielder in the Premier League this season by an absolute mile. Outstanding footballer. But the guy's engine is an absolute joke. In the 95th minute, in the box, winning a penalty. What he does for this team, honestly, absolutely outstanding. And to think to Enzo, Caicedo and Lavia, we're going to add Santos and Asugu over the summer. The midfield options we've got, wow. Serious strength in midfield. And it's probably the best part of our squad, the strongest part of the squad. And again, you notice when Lavia went off, same happened against Everton. We lost a little bit of control. We were a little bit more open. So we got to try and focus on when Lavia's not playing. We need to make sure that we still keep things tight. But there's no surprise that when he went off is when the game kind of became the most open. But I thought we dealt with Liverpool well. Yes, Liverpool weren't particularly good. It was a nothing game. Obviously, they didn't set out to lose. But, if we were ever going to beat Liverpool, this was the time to do it in these circumstances. And yes, other teams in the top 5 will be pissed off in the top 5 race that this is how, the cookies crumbled as such. And Liverpool have had the title wrapped up. They made changes to the team and it happens to coincide when we're facing them. That's definitely helped us rather than playing them before the title was wrapped up. But that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. You win some and you lose some. And, we've lucked in today in terms of playing Liverpool at this time. Couldn't have played them at a better time if we'd chosen it. But you've still got to take advantage. You've still got to deliver yourself. And whilst it wasn't an absolutely outstanding performance, it was a good performance. Our best performance in quite a while with a number of positives. And just winning breeds confidence. There's now 3 wins in a row in all competitions. We've got the second leg on Thursday night against Djurgården. Let's make it 4 in a row, all comps, heading into that big game at Newcastle. But this was one of our best performances under Maresca in quite a while. Maybe one of the best performances of the season, certainly up there. And I know the bar's not massively high, but it's definitely up there. We were fluid, we were direct. We played with intensity, we moved the ball quickly. All things that we've not necessarily done so much over that second half of the season. And we took our chances. I thought Madueke was very good today, again off the left-hand side as well. Dangerous. He's a threat. He cuts in. He had another good game. And him on that left-hand side is promising. That's now 2 games on the spin where he's done well. He's got the goal in midweek as well. So, he's finishing the season strongly. Jackson, not great today. The guy needs to learn the offside rule. Just so many easy offsides that are just so unnecessary. So he needs to cut that out and stop doing that. But otherwise, a solid afternoon at the office. We got exactly what we came for. We're now level on points with Newcastle in 4th. We're 3 clear of Forest. This is going to the wire. And look, ideally we need to win next weekend, but it's absolutely vital in that Newcastle game. Do not lose, because that Newcastle game is must not lose. Lose, and it's a big problem. A point, and it's still in our hands. 3 points, we take a massive, massive step closer to that Champions League football. But Today, perfect afternoon at Stamford Bridge for us. We got the job done. Palmer back to his best. Lavia Caicedo superb. We defended pretty well. And we've taken a giant stride towards a Champions League. And we've now got 3 more cup finals remaining this season. Guys, smash the like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Up the Chelsea, and I'm out. Peace.